What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker returns to the ring in September and hinges on the Usyk-Dubois rematch outcome. Should Parker wait for the Usyk-Dubois winner? Let me counterpunch. I think he can. Now, I think people need to keep in mind on the activity support, the activity success when it comes to fighters that stay active. Because remember, this whole thing that started the reign, the comeback of Joseph Parker, was that he fought 3 times in 2023. So did Anthony Joshua.
He fought 4.
They got it in. And I think the more active you are, the better you are, the sharper you are. You know, I think it keeps you in the groove of activity, physicality, mentality. You know, I think it's about good matchmaking. Saying all that, I think he could fight again, okay, in the summer, and then fight the winner of Usyk versus Dubois. I think that would make more sense, because if you're dealing with something like, if you're going to wait around, that was earlier in the year. That was a couple months ago now that he did knock out Martin McCauley. And I think he could squeeze another one in, you know, so he could have his year 2025 look like his year of 2023 when he fought 3 times.
He fought 4
by beating Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder at the end of the year. So he could have one at the beginning like he had with McCauley, right, when Daniel Dubois pulled out. Then he could have one in the middle, okay, just to fill the gap. Then he could wait after that to see which one wins. And then he could call that out because he's next in line anyway. Now, he could play it safe, but understand, playing it safe might resort in a outcome of him just staying dormant. I don't think that's good for Joseph. I think if Joseph kept active, he would do better. And I think the whole scare for me about Joseph Parker is he only fought once last year. So he could make up for last year fighting 3 times this year, just like he did in 2023, if that makes sense to people. And that'll put him in the activity level category to stay active, to be sharp, to be ready and focused for that outcome. But what normally happens, though? What normally happens, he returns in September, and he'll be waiting for that fight. But here's the problem. We don't know what's going to happen between Daniel Dubois and Alexander Usyk. If Daniel beats Alexander, then that puts Joseph Parker out, because he's not going to get that fight, because Alexander Usyk, more than likely, if he loses for whatever reason, if he gets injured in the fight, because that could always happen, clash of heads, that could always happen, Southpaw versus Orthodox fighter, it could happen. Something like that could go on that resorted in a rematch anyway. So to focus on someone else's outcome instead of your own thing is always kind of risky. You see what I'm saying? So I think that Joseph Parker should get one in, okay? Get a fight in with a formidable opponent and then fight at the end of the year, or wait, because then you'll know, hey, I'm sharp, I'm focused, I just took out another opponent, you know, that keeps me where I'm at up here, that keeps me active, you know, that keeps me ready and steady. I think he should do that instead of wait for September, because again, if Daniel Dubois beats, okay, Alexander Usyk, or something crazy happens, they're going to have to fight again, and then he's going to be left out without fighting, you know what I mean, in between. So I think he should focus on that early. And you haven't overlooked the possibility of Tyson Fury coming in and cutting in line, because his honorary gypsy brother could do the same shit like he always does. Come back to the sport. I'm back, you dulces. And then comes in and cuts out Joseph Parker, which would be wrong. Or Anthony Joshua. Even though Anthony Joshua said that shit ain't right, it doesn't mean it's going to happen the way he said it's not right, because boxing's not right half the time. It's the sport that we love, that we hate so much. So AJ could butt and cut in the front of a fight like that. So you don't know. Because Daniel Dubois, if he had a choice to fight AJ for the money or Joseph Parker for the first time, I'm pretty sure he's going to pick AJ because the devil you know is better than the one you don't, right? So a lot of things could happen in this scenario with Joseph Parker. So Joseph waiting for a September return, I think he should come back next month and train because he's been training. We've seen the videos, okay? Joseph Parker has been training, so keep that in mind. But he should fight. That's my counterpunch. You guys tell me what you think of Joseph Parker returning to the ring. I am the winner of Daniel Dubois versus Alexander Usyk for undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. Of course, please subscribe, like, and share. And you guys been Counterpunch.